Happy Friday, guys!
Hey!
Welcome back to Hollyscoop's Just Saying. I'm Heather Gardner.
Hey guys, Jason Carter here.
And I'm Madison Conklin.
Friday dance!
I know, you're in the throne today. We gotta do this dance. All right, listen up. I had to decompress a lot yesterday when Tyga basically exposed everybody. It was not nearly as bad as Rob exposing everybody.
Right.
But he went in on Blac Chyna and Kylie and really let loose.
Yes, and kind of threw a little subtle shade at the entire Kardashian family while shading Kylie.
I thought Tyga handled it very well. I thought he surprised me with how mature he was, how understated he was, and also the simple fact that he was just saying his truth. It wasn't like he went on there to make The Breakfast Club, which was the show he was on, a gossip rag.
Right.
They asked him questions. He answered honestly.
Yeah, he was very calm and level-headed about it. He was just like, you know, they're like, all right, so how did you lose Kylie? And he was like, it's not that I lost her, it's just that we parted ways. Like, 1 year was great, second year awful, so we went ways, you know?
I'm always one to flare towards the side of like drama, so I could have used some more, but really, he said a lot. One thing that stuck out to me, we've talked about what he said about China, we've talked about what he said about Kylie, but I'm so glad you're here today because you are like a huge fan of rap music.
Yeah.
You like rap music too, right?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. It's not my thing that I jam out to on a normal basis. But he said that he kind of had to break up with Kylie and he got a lot of crap for dating Kylie because he's a rapper and she's white. And I just had never heard that before. So I want to get some thoughts on this.
Yeah, I think interracial relationships still in America, or especially in certain parts of the country, Heather, are still looked upon as taboo, as possibly wrong. I mean, I've been told by family members that you're dating a white man. I mean, why would you date outside your race? So and then hearken to rap music. Now, rap has always historically been this hyper masculine, hyper pro-black genre of music. So when you have someone like Tyga who is urban and produces urban music, image is everything. The media, you believe it or not, your image is what sells you. So for Tyga to date a white woman really set the message that he's not as hard as he should be, per se, in the media. So, and plus you're dating a Kardashian or a Jenner.
That's what I was gonna say.
So that kind of adds insult to injury because it's not like he went out and dated Iggy Azalea, who maybe gets some points because she is a rapstress. You dated Kylie Jenner, who's part of a family that's in reality TV that kind of has an image of being holier than thou, possibly. So I can totally see how that could possibly tarnish his image for sure.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking, I was trying to think of like past, rappers that have dated white women, and I guess she's Latina, but like P. Diddy and
J-Lo,
Jennifer. Did everyone cause a scene when that happened? Like, obviously I was too young to know, but
I don't know.
So why is it so like, oh, he's lost his credibility? Like, why now versus back then? When they can date whoever, do whoever, and they literally were still on top of the world.
Well, J-Lo, J-Lo, the dynamic between Sean Puffy Combs and Jennifer Lopez is this. Jennifer Lopez was on In Living Color. She danced with Janet Jackson. She is a minority. She's a Latina. So it's people of color dating other people of color is way more acceptable in the media, I'm guessing, than if I was to date, let's say I was a rapper and I started dating you, who, I mean, you're all American, you're the girl next door. But seriously, no, I mean, you as well, Heather, so think about that. Visually, it's like, okay.
It's funny you say that though, because like you say the media portrays it that way. I honestly, like, I had to do a double take. That's why we're talking about it right now, is because when I read what he said, I was just like, it never even dawned on me. But again, like, I'm not part of that culture. I don't listen to rap music. I'm not as enthralled as someone who is a diehard fan.
Right.
So I just, it's almost like he's blaming his maybe lack of success, because let's face it, Tyga is a rapper, but he's not at the status of Jay-Z or,
And like that, I guess this is devil's advocate. When he said, he kind of lost credibility for dating a white girl, He kind of did because he stopped making his music, and Kylie kind of took over the scene for him. Don't you agree? And she kind of raised his fame versus like his fame was going.
But not in the rap business. He raised his fame overall, but is he still like, is he a well-respected rapper?
I mean, I've never really been a fan of Tyga's music. I mean, I think he's phenomenal what he does. But I mean, I'm of the old school rap game, Jay-Z, Biggie, you know, people that have come before him. But I think the broader conversation that we need to really be aware of is just about acceptance in general, because there's no reason why him
it's 2017
dating.
people.
I mean, absolutely.
Acceptance is what we need to do.
Right, and there's no reason why him dating, accept it, why him dating a white woman or any other person outside of his race should matter. But I do agree that Kylie may not have helped his music, but she gave him she gave Tyga a broader reach as far as pop culture goes.
It's funny you say that because he said the exact opposite in that interview, that he made Kylie famous. And we're just going to leave it at that because everybody knows.
But he
that is a
also
lie.
said in the interview that more younger white girls are coming and liking his music and coming to his concerts. So he kind of did like a 50-50 like
you can't have
crap
it both
on
ways.
Kylie.
He can totally have it both ways. I will say this in Tyga's defense
He can have his cake and eat it too.
that he did did a very good job of not
manipulating
and not really going so far left as to be salacious and disparaging. He said, "This is what happened. I had love for Kylie." He also defended her, saying that he was there for her to help her mature. She was younger, and that's a whole other conversation But he defended her and said, you know what, like she needed someone in her corner because allegedly KJ, Kris Jenner, was not. And when Charlemagne, or I think it was Angela Yee or Charlemagne asked, you know, the mom, he was like, what do you mean about the mom? Like, I guess she was there. I don't know. I mean, wow. Like if that's not powerful, subtle shade, I don't know what is.
I mean, the shade was all around. It was subtle, but it was there for sure. Now, you guys, let us know, especially if you are a fan of Tyga, a fan of rap music in general. I'm so curious to know how you felt the whole 2 years he was dating Kylie Jenner. Did you think it diminished his career at all, or do you think it helped it? Personally, I think it helped
Heather,
it.
what I'm gonna do, when I'm back here next time, I'm gonna drop off a bunch of '90s hip hop. We're gonna have a teach Heather about hip hop and R&B 101.
Should that just be the just saying playing music and talking about
like
it?
Little
You
Kim,
just.
right?
Gosh, I need to be schooled here. All right, thank you, Jason, for shedding some light on this.
Love y'all guys.
You guys have a great weekend. Remember to subscribe to our channel. 500K is on the way.
500K is on the way.
I love it.
500K
Here we
is
go,
on
we're
the
back
way.
then. All right, guys. See ya.